All right, assignment 3, limiting the domain and range. First thing you need to do is get on Desmos. You cannot do this without Desmos, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to type in the equations that she gives you, and she gives you quite a few of them here. I'm actually going to stay with blue because that way you're not confused with the yellow highlighting that she already has on there. And so you need to go through here and just type that equation into Desmos. So if you look here on Desmos, I did that. What kind of equation is this? It makes a line. So we're going to go back to the assignment. And what does it do? It makes a line. All right. Write the domain and range. What's the domain and range of a line? Well, look, she's already done it for you. It's the set of all reals because it goes on forever. It's negative infinity to positive infinity. Guess what? Range is the same. Set of all y's such that y is an element of all reals. That's always true for a line. Negative infinity to positive infinity. And then it says, don't get rid of the equation you put in Desmos, but limit your x's to 1.5 and 6. So you go back into Desmos and you come back over here, and right here I've already put my little symbol. It's on the ABC calculator down here at the bottom, but you go back in there and you put in 1.5 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 6. And then it closes it for you. Okay, so then you come back to your graph, and what happened? Well, literally, that's it. It goes from x is 1.5 right there to x is 6. And sorry, my little pencil doesn't actually work in Desmos. So you come back to your assignment. Okay, and we are going to come down here. What type of picture did we get for that? Well, it's a line segment. What's the domain and range? Well, we know the domain because we told the domain what to be. Right here, you told it what to be. So notice that's what she put in. So what you need to figure out are what are the y values on there. And if you touch your graph, it will give you that. And it will give you, maybe it won't. If I get up here to 6, there you go, 6 and 1.5. So 1.5 and 0 and 6 and 1.5. So the two y values, 0 and 1.5, are your range values. So if you come in here, let me scroll up here. Your range values, if I can turn my pen back on, hold on, sorry. There we go. Your range values are the set of all y's such that zero is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 1.5. And again, it touches those points, so you use your brackets and you plug it in, just like that. Now it says, looking back at 3 and 4, what happened to the graph and what was the impact on the domain and range? So when you look at this, back here, it says the domain and range were all reals. Once we put in the inequality next to the equation, the line turned to a line segment because we restricted the domain. So she has answered number 5 for you. Okay, look, she even gave you the answer to that one in her answer. So then you're going to try to do, without drawing all over your paper, you're going to try to do the next one. So we're going to change what's inside those boundaries to this. So you go back to Desmos and you change it to 2.25, 2.25, and hold on because I don't remember my number, and it stays 6. All right, so you see not a whole lot changed except that your line now no longer touches the x-axis. So if you come in here and you touch that point, well, if you try to touch that point, 2.25, you get 0.25 as your y, and your 1.5 did not change. So you come back over here, and what do we get? Well, it's a line segment. Then what is our x? Well, we told the x, so literally you just put that down there. Excuse me for still being on highlighter. So literally your x is what's given. So x such that 2.25 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 6. 2.25 and 6. And we looked at our y when we were on the graph. So it's y such that 0.25 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 6. And then you put it in here, 0.25, 6, and close your boundaries. So if you look, if you look down at number 7, it's the same equation, but you've changed your x values. So guess what? It's gonna be a line. Now, when you get down to number 8, it's going to change because what do you have right here? So what is that going to make it? Choose the correct one. 9 and 8 use the same equation. Guess what? 11 has those same fancy bars. It's going to be the same kind of equation as 9 and 10. As you get down there, that's the end of it. All right, so that should help you. Now here's the trick. Because she has restricted your x values here and here, notice that what you see might not actually be an absolute value because she has limited how far you go left and right. So you may only see a line segment, or you will see an absolute value. You will not see an exponential or a quadratic with that equation. All right, any other questions? Give me